Raymond Aron said, "What passes for optimism is most often the effect of an intellectual error," meaning optimism is not always possible because of its positive nature. Optimism is not always applicable or practical to different circumstances and situations that we basically encounter in our lives, because life itself actually is suffering and it's full of unpredictability and uncertainty of different kinds. So life itself has always been the representation of suffering, sorrow, pain, challenge, and also alongside that unpredictable episodes of different kinds of authority or uncertain relationships, friendships, careers, and so on and so forth. So optimism also has always had its own problems, faults, difficulties, challenges that are often not recognized, understood properly because of our own ignorance, desperation, frustration, arrogance, etc. And we always want to be successful, we always want to be hopeful, and we always want optimism in our lives despite our own fragile situation or even in the face of our own pains, challenges. So we basically sometimes also try to be pessimist, because when we adopt pessimism and apply that and integrate that into our behavior, perception, and action, then we don't expect anything from anyone. We don't expect happiness, hope, or positivity out of anything, because we know that expectation itself of any kind has the potential, and it often leads to disappointment and dissatisfaction that again pushes us into the darkness of disappointment, failure, jealousy, hatred, comparison, etc. And that's why we must also try to be pessimistic, because then we won't always be expecting to be happy, satisfied, or contented with anything. We won't expect any help, assistance from anyone. We won't expect happiness, or we won't basically demand to be happy either, because the safest way of not being very miserable is not to expect to be very happy, and that seems to be the outcome or the positive consequence of believing in pessimism and being a pessimist as well. So it is an intellectual error to be an optimist all the time and to believe in optimism